Hello everyone, here is another Galaxy S4 lookalike launcher. I have no idea who actually made this. I was emailed this APK and I thought I would try it out and make a video about it. Anyways, there are credits in the options, in the preferences. When you go to the About tab, I'm going to show you that later. Anyways, this is the launcher. It's supposed to be a Galaxy S4 lookalike, but by looking at the page indicator, it should be on the bottom from what I know by looking at an image of a Galaxy S4, but this one is at the top. So anyways, this is the home screen. Now this is the app drawer, the button, but it cannot be moved. It stays here in the center. You won't press, but you cannot move it. This also acts like a trash. So for example, if I want to remove the internet shortcut, as a long press, this turns into a trash bin, and I can drag this into the bin. There we go, it is deleted. And again, it turns back into a drawer shortcut. Now let's have a look at the app drawer. Unfortunately, the app drawer has some weird problem where the bottom icons here don't have text, so you cannot see their names. This is on every page you go on the app drawer. You cannot see their names, yet you can see the ones which are at the top above them. You also have an edit button here, which gives you the opportunity to drag around icons or press the X on them, and you know what happens. So yeah, you also have here an option to set how you want the apps to be arranged, with most used, recently installed, your own order, aka what you choose from here, your own order. So yeah, that is that. And from this button, basically it brings you back to the home screen. Also, when you pinch, we have an overview. This is what we get. Anyways, what we have in options here is Add, Wallpaper, a shortcut to Settings, and Preferences. Let's have a look at the preferences. So here we have some customization options, such as the ones for the home screen. Now I'm not going to go into detail about each of these options. We're gonna have a quick look at what they contain. So you have number of home screens, default screen, desktop configuration, aka if you want to have just a dock or you want to have corners on the left, right, up, down, and so on and on. You have a choice to set how many rows you want, and so on and on. Also, if you appear to have problems adding widgets, be sure to change the desktop columns to at least more than 4. If it is set by default to 4, set it to like 6 or 7 or so, and you'll be able to add widgets. Okay. We have the app drawer settings here. You can also hide apps in this launcher. It has this feature. Basically, you go here and you can check and uncheck which apps you want to appear and the ones which you don't want them to appear. Also, don't mind the black text here. It's because of my framework. I was touching it and I screwed with the cover, so this shouldn't be a problem for the launcher. Okay, so more options here. Again, indicator. This is made in both home screen and app drawer. You also have appearance, static wallpaper, show titles in the docs, meaning the text below the icons on the dock at the bottom. You also have icon packs. Now by default, your icons won't be the S4 like. It would be set to none, but you can choose the S4 and they will transform. Next, we have behavior options here. You can also enable infinity scrolling here, the one you may have seen on the default TouchWiz launcher. When you go to the last page and you drag again, you go to the first back, so that's good to have. And some more options here. Backup and restore. This supports to back up your settings and restore them at any time. And finally, here we have the about screen. Once again, like I said, the text is dark because I screwed up my framework's cover, but it should be visible to you. It actually is. You can see how the text is a little gray, but it's still visible. So yeah. And this launcher also has cool animations. As you can see, it has this jelly-like movement, as you can see when you drop it somewhere like this. So yeah, like I said, unfortunately the app drawer icon cannot be movable. Other than that, we can move it to the right to make it actually look like the Galaxy S4 as it like in the pictures, but it cannot be done for some reason. So I would also like to point out that you might meet some problems with this launcher. It has some problems, for example, the widget sizes. Now if you go here, as you can see here, this Google search widget is way bigger than the one you see here. This has something to do with the I forgot their name now. Let me just have a quick look. It should be in the app drawer. Sorry, in the home screen. The desktop columns. Yeah, this is what is interacting with the widget size. So you're gonna have to tweak that a bit to fit your needs, to have the widgets look perfectly nice. And yeah, like I said, I have no idea about this launcher, what it's based off, and so on and on. I'm going to leave some info once I find some in the blog post. So yeah, until then, you can download this launcher and have a look at it and test it and report any bugs. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.